Hey guys, Spartan here, welcome back to The Hobbit for PS2, because what else would I be recording? Yeah, I had a failed Shadow of War episode that will never see the light of day because of, settings, like fucking up and the video looking jittery as all hell. So, I decided to scrap it. So in this episode, we're going to be going through what I believe to be the worst the worst stage of them all, Barrels Out of Bond. Now, why is this stage, like, sucky, in my opinion? Well, it's because it's a stealth section, and stealth is not good in this game because it means instant death. Do you need to watch that little ring meter up there? Oh, there's nothing else up here, is there? No, there is not. The stage is kind of empty on the outside, but still there's stuff you can't miss. Also, these rocks here are meant to prevent you from going to places where you shouldn't be yet. So yeah, you need to watch the little ring meter, and you can't actually touch the elves, otherwise you will die immediately because detection or something. Ugh, I really do not like this stage. One saving grace is the ring does recharge fairly quickly, so at least you got that going for you. Their save points are constantly around the place, but I mean, still means you have to save frequently. Bilbo didn't actually speak. Since Bilbo's mouth moves actually when he speaks, that means that when the disc jumps around like that, he'll be stuck like this.
I wonder what this is for.
There you go. So that's an Elvish opening crystal. We need 4 of those in order to beat this level, because, spoiler alert, it's a prerequisite for doing stuff. I have to be here at some other time, so yeah, I'm supposed to just go inside right now, but I'm pretty sure there's stuff you can grab for later. Can't pick up the health potion because I'm full health and full potions. Also, of course, cannot use your stick while you are using the ring because for some reason. Very confusing. You'd think that it would turn that invisible as well. And cutscene. And we're immediately detected. Game over.
Hello, Bilbo. You and your companions have done us no harm. I fear that we are the stubborn ones to keep your friends locked in our cellars. I will help you free them. To get into
I don't know why it jumps during
cutscenes.
That should be easy to
Elven King
render or
Thranduil
something.
keeps them close by his throne. Be wary of the other wood elves, Bilbo. I am the only friend you have here.
I really should probably be playing this on emulator or something. Right, so we need to go and do some stuff here. Nothing fairly important. I'm pretty sure this light pays no effect on anything. I'll of course try to grab as many courage points as possible. Right, you know to be here anyway to grab this stupid redstone. You actually don't need this one, and it's because of something I learnt during the speedrun. My god, my PS2 is being fucking loud as hell. Right, several finicky platforms later.
Is someone there?
Oh, by the way, it's kind of generous how close you can actually be to the elves, but touching them is immediate death. Because reasons. So we get over to here with this weird block puzzle, which actually isn't a puzzle because we just need to take those red things and insert them into the things. And yes, then we can push the blocks onto the corresponding ones. It's that easy. Also, there's a leaf here. What does this leaf do? Does absolutely nothing. For now, we will need this later, supposedly. I will refrain from doing the trick here. Because in the speedrun, you skip pretty much this entire stage, because this stage is awful, and the best route is to just not do it. Right. Push opening crystals. So I'll show off the speedrunning trick here for reasons. Let me just move these stupid blocks to their places. Right, so after inserting the first 2, this box doesn't actually have to be on the thing. just has to be relatively close. So, yeah, that's now a glitched thing. I want to get rid of the stupid opening crystal anyway, just so it doesn't clutter my inventory. But yes, you don't actually have to collect one of those, which is nice, I guess. If I were doing this casually, I probably would just avoid the courage gems here, but I mean, we kind of need them, don't we? Who would I be if I weren't the perfectionist that I am right now? Pretty sure you come around here later anyway, but I will do it now as to not forget. Also, some of the elves' sight hitboxes can be kind of janky, and they can detect you when they have no right to, so be careful with that if you decide to do such foolish things as I am. Well, that was a fail. Alright, we made it up here, and what does this net us? A few courage points. Yep, that's literally it. What a waste of my time. So now this door is open, hooray! We can actually go down here. And this is a loading screen, I believe. No, it's not, okay. Oh, there's a slight jump cut loading screen. Not a real one, but it's something. It's like a chunk load. There's the loading screen. So yeah, be careful when exiting these little tunnels in here, because if your ring wears out, then bad things will happen. Yes, dwarves. We must see them. We must visit the dwarf zoo. Despite the fact that there are like dwarves in all the other cells, we need to specifically go to that one, because that's where what's-his-name is.
The White Council.
The important one.
That vile sorcerer has
And wait for ring to recharge. This is kind of the downside. So much charging time.
Is someone there?
Wait a second, did I need to go to this one? Oh no, this wasn't the one, this was
Perhaps it was
this is just courage points you get. I forget if this mofo actually turns around. Yeah, he does. Okay. Congratulations. Yeah, that's a running theme for this stage. You just courage points in places where you just generally wouldn't want to be. It's like greed. I forget if the crouch jumping trick actually works. I remember it did when I was younger, but then again, I thought many things when I was younger. So yeah, I used to think that like holding crouch and repeatedly jumping doesn't alert enemies, but probably does. I don't know, there's lots of things that alert enemies, a lot that don't.
Bilbo, I thought I'd never see you again.
Well, you did.
Is everyone all right?
You must find a way to escape, Bilbo. My ears may be old, but I swear I hear rushing water beyond that hallway. Explore that hole and see if you can find an escape route.
I'd love to, but there are currently elves blocking the way. Unless you have some magic trick to make the elves disappear.
Is someone there?
No, there's no one here. Fuck off. Oh wow, he used his magic trick and made the elves disappear. Fantastic.
Seems safe now.
Oh yeah, this room is empty because it has a save point in it. Take note of how many save points that is. And this is the barrel room.
It's time to get these barrels packed up and sent to Lake Town. This looks promising. If I can free the dwarves, I'll pack them into barrels and send them down the river to Lake Town.
Yes, I don't believe there's anything actually in this room. Don't touch me, mofo. Don't touch me, motherfucker. Get out. Also, notice how there's no one else by here. Oh, great. Loading screen, yes.
I found a way out. The elves send barrels down the river to Lake Town. If we pack ourselves into barrels, the elves will make
become
our
stone
escape
giants.
We shall be bruised and battered to pieces and drowned too. But I suppose we have no choice.
You'll need to put Gally on the
suddenly
bucket to sleep before you
Liliana.
get into
Or
the barrels.
Liana.
An elf.
Who is Liliana from again?
She's a friend.
You must make Galleon drowsy by putting 3 kinds of herbs in his drink. One herb is in the lake behind the throne room.
Oh, easy. I found that one
Another
already.
is in a small clearing in the courtyard.
Just need to find that one.
The third is in an old cave in the courtyard. Beware.
Oh.
The caves
Oh,
once
we
home
know
to
what this
spiders.
is.
This potion will melt away the thickest webs.
Yeah, can't cut the webs with our sword, which
Find
we've been
those
doing for
herbs,
like
Bilbo.
20,000 years.
And don't worry about
But,
Gallium. The herbs won't harm
we need
you.
a special potion. Yeah, we have acquired web potion. Because, of course, what would a level be without spiders? Oh, nice. A freeze and then a load screen. Now, whenever I replay this game, I think, oh, this level is actually pretty short. But no, that's because I keep forgetting...
So, the Great Gate is not the only entrance to these
Yes,
caves.
speak, Bilbo, so I can
The
say what I
spider
mean
web
to
must be
say.
in there. I do hope no one's home.
Of course, people are going to be fucking home, Bilbo. Numpty. But yeah, every time I replay this level, I always think, oh, this will go by quickly because this level's pretty short. And then I remember, oh wait, there's a section of this level I keep forgetting every single time I play. Because, yeah, there's a kind of long segment to this level that is very, very forgettable. Because it's just so pointless. Like, I know it's kind of an arse pull, like, half these scenes weren't in the books, or the movies, or anything. Well, technically this game predates the movie, so it doesn't matter. But yes, a bunch of this junk didn't happen, so... yeah, this is kind of like filler for time. And we need to grab... Oh, come on, really, Bilbo? And we collect the, maple leaf. And we collect another one of these deep cellar keys. So I'd like you to take one guess of what's in this cave.
These again.
Oh, seems relatively empty. So we can just use the potion and get in. Except not, because I'm going to do this. And I'm going to leave. Why? Take one guess. If you guessed because I knew my disc would stop working, that is one part, but it's not the most important part. That was the most important part. I paused because I'm trying to fiddle with my stupid disc case. But yes, old green Spider-Man just popped right on in to say hello. Ooh, look at... Oh my god, it's a fucking conglomerate. Alpha striked him with the stealth. Yeah, stealth is actually pretty effective against spiders, because they have 8 eyes and they need all of them to see you. What's wrong? Don't want to come through here? Yeah, the spiders for some reason don't like to come through this little area here. Also, spiders are not known for their hearing, so they can't easily detect you. They are good for their sight, though, so be careful when fencing spiders. Also, they can, of course, detect you when you are already been detected while invisible. This is the same for every single enemy in the game, though. So, of course, we need this thing over here, of which there are 2, like, web cages behind. So I'm going to turn the camera this way, so you can see the spiders spawning. Because of course you could. Yeah, it's only big brown ones, though. It's kind of the thing with spiders. I've already said this before, but yeah, the big spiders aren't threatening, like, at all. Like, I just obliterated that one with a jump attack. What the hell is that spider doing? Look at him go! I think he's stuck on the other side of the web wall. Yeah, he is. As you can see, his attack actually, like, hit the web. Yeah, I guess the character Bilbo himself doesn't have very specific hitboxes, so that enemies can also attack things. Get out of here. And let's cut down everything, because we need the courage points and everything. I'm pretty sure we... Actually, no, we don't need the health, but I still want it. For completionist's sake, of course. Wouldn't it be ironic if I cut this down and fought a bunch of spiders, and the spiders dealt more damage to me than the health I got? That would be hilarious. Oh, nothing spawned. Well, okay then. What's the point of this cage? It doesn't hold anything. Yeah, these webs over here don't actually spawn anything, it seems. I guess they're just there for self-satisfaction, or for the fact that, you know, first the spiders aren't, like, whatchamacallit, what's the name? Pedantic in their web placement. Also, watch as this big spider spawns immediately upon slashing this. Oh, okay, there was no big spiders, just the average spiders. Well, these ones are kind of big, but that's just in comparison to Actually, never mind. In comparison to, like, normal, everyday, real-life spiders, these are pretty fucking huge. Hooray, level up. But yes, Bilbo has become Master Spider Slayer. He's killed more spiders than pretty much everything else combined. Sadly, that is the last of the spiders that we're going to see. Yep. Well, rest in peace, spiders. Your reign was very thorough, but it's over now. Goodbye, spiders. Some of us will miss you. Not me, though. I will not miss the stupid spiders. Alright, now we need to talk to what's-her-name.
Place the herbs in Galleon's mug. When Galleon is asleep, go back for your friends.
So yes, we just need to place these things in his cup. Very easy to do.
Galleon's cup. I'd better be...
And yep. Oh no, those are the deep cellar keys. I can't insert them. Thank you very much, game order.
When the herbs take effect, this room will be wide open.
And immediately drugged.
Oh my, that was quick.
Yes, very. So now we can do pretty much anything we want. We can smash him over the face. Yeah, that's what you get, you stupid elf. You pollute our city with your stink. No, this isn't Skyrim.
Now.
This one elf gives me anxiety because it's actually very easy to brush up against him for some reason.
Flew right down into the trees. You should have seen Gandalf's face.
Talk to me.
Mr. Baggins, you never cease to amaze. Now you must find Thorin. They won't tell us where he is.
We have to find the
He's
leader
in the
now.
deep cellar. There is only one way into the deep cellars. Through the dark water caverns. It's dangerous, but it's the only way.
How did the elves get there then? Also, this is actually very convenient, this loading screen, because it actually teleports you to where you have to be instead of you having to walk across the fucking
I
courtyard
don't
again.
like sending you down there.
I must rescue Thorin, and this is the only way in. Don't worry. It shouldn't take too long.
So, if they managed to put Thorin in there, then how did they get, like, in themselves? Also, this is the way back here, but... yes. You won't be going that way. It's the same music they used in level 2. Also, nice little, view there. Yes, we face these same enemies that we see before in level 2. This is, not very creative, is it? I believe these ones are significantly more powerful and can deal like 2.5 globs of damage in one hit, so be careful if you need to. Oh yeah, I forget there's a trick you can do slash, 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 and then release, and it does a special combination. My god, these things are tanky. Fuck it, I'm using the sword. Should probably just use the sword unless I'm actually facing like hordes of enemies. Pretty easy. But yes, this area is very forgettable. Also, you can climb up that, which is one of the only few times in the game you can climb up something like that isn't a ladder. Also, notice this thing? It's one of those giant blue rocks from level 2, except it's huge. Yeah, this is just like, you can tell this was like kind of just tacked on to the end, because none of this happens in the movie. And, yeah, this is just a bunch of recycled assets. Like, spoiler alert, these little, shitty level 2 enemies, you literally do not see them for the rest of the game after now. This is the last appearance of them. So, yes. What the fuck, you're floating in midair. It's cheating. I think he's glitched out. Whatever. My god, that attack really has no range. Thankfully, I can just spam square and win, because that's kind of how combat is against these easy enemies. I mean, these enemies were planned for level 2. They weren't planned to be used at level... What level are we on now? I'm guessing like 8 or something. I know there's supposedly 13 levels in total. Also, yeah, that's the only time you're actually needing to jump backwards, because there's, like, no hitbox in between that little ledge and the little foothold. I kind of forget what else is in this cave. As I said, this cave is very forgettable. For good reason. There's nothing of importance really here. By this stage of the game, you should have enough pennies to actually buy whatever you need, with the exception of extra health, because who the hell is going to buy extra health? It's kind of very unnecessary, and really? Bilbo made that jump? Oh yeah, here's something we need, I think. What was that? I don't know what that was. It must be something I need, though, since I could pick it up. Also, yes, you can kind of cancel fall damage by using the jump attack. Did I mention that before? You need to do it while you're half falling, though. If you're falling too fast, then it doesn't matter. You won't get the jump attack. Also, I love it when the platform is placed like 3 centimeters higher than you can actually jump. It's very convenient of you, game. Oh yeah, these things can poison you. I completely forgot about that. Because of course, what would it be if it weren't a late game enemy with poison? In before we see the poison goblins. Nah, thankfully those don't exist. I'm just gonna go through this little area and kill absolutely everything because I don't want to miss anything. And I'm most likely going to fall down... Actually, yeah, I'm most likely going to fall down automatically, but I don't want to miss anything. Fuck it, let's throw some rocks, because they're exploding. Wow, these really don't do any damage. It's really pathetic. Remember when I said rocks were kind of pointless? I stand by that decision. What? Oh, well it hit me, but it didn't poison me. I don't think that poison resistance is a thing in this game. But you never know. I surprise even myself sometimes. Which is more about how easily surprised I am than it is anything else. You know, it kind of makes sense for these things to be poisonous since they did litter some antidote potions around here. You would expect them to not be so generous with potions at this stage of the game, and why the hell did I do that? But, yeah, it's kind of a bit generous of them. Can I actually make this jump? Because I really don't feel like doing that section again. There we go. Extended long jump. Works every time, most of the time. Hey, remember these things? They're actually fighting the whatchamacallit, which is good. Oh, wait, no. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sneak up on them. If I could. Oh, they're not actually gathering in one spot. It kinda sucks. I get to a place where they can't see me. Nah, they'll most likely always see me. Fuck it! I'm going in! There you go. Take that. What the hell was that? My jump attack just whiffed. Oh, really? They don't care? Oh, I'll kill the guy then. These little shitty dregs can't do shit. Yeah, fight me, you whatchamacallit. Hooray. Wow, that thing had like no health left. Actually, it had like a third or something left, didn't it? Then how did I kill it so quickly? Maybe I deal so much damage in comparison to those things, they had to like buff... Actually had to nerf its health or something like that. In order for to actually kill it. At some point. Also, another thing you can take note of is the fact that there are healing potions quite literally everywhere. And that's because this is kind of the refueling zone. Because after spiders and flies, you are most likely out of healing potions from spiders. So this is kind of your opportunity to stock up, and if you don't take it now, then you'll never get one, ever again. Because it's... Actually, no, I think there's one stage where you can refuel as well, but it's not a very prominent one. I have all the skeleton keys I need for now, but I'll still manually attempt to pick locks. I have my finger on R2, however, in case I am about to fail from time constraints. That's it. Extended jump, because of course that is the way of life. And in this chest, I believe, is the upgraded jump attack for the stick, as in the final jump upgrade. So it becomes the god stick attack. Come on, really? Fuck it, I can't wait. Oh no, this is just the, that's the chest that has all of the money in the game that you need. Each of those sacks was 100 pennies, so, yeah, you can just see how much money I just made. Also, by the way, you can't grab ropes when you're doing a jump attack, so extended jump onto ropes doesn't work. Ever. So don't try it. My god, it's still counting my money. I'm trying to stay quiet because I like to cut out parts that are unnecessary, but if it's still counting my money, just as a show of how much I'm making, then I probably should leave it in. There we go, 1996. That was a good year. Except it really wasn't. If I had collected all of the pennies in the game up to that point, as in, like, the one penny that I missed in level 2, it would be 1997, which I could say is a good year because that was my birth year. Hooray. But let's not talk about me for a while. Let's talk about the game. The game is fun. Why bother? No, that's not the quote. How the hell did you get up there? I think you just have to go from some other point. Oh no, do you have to take this way? Most likely. I can just double back if it's not the right way. Yep, we seem to be going in a circle. Fantabulistic. Oh, there wasn't ground there. Imagine, like, you're playing through this level and you missed that one gold chest that had all the money in it, and you were like, okay, I didn't miss that many silver pennies, and then you notice, oh my god, I missed 1,200 pennies, or something like that. That is how many were in there, right? That is like the super chest. I'm pretty sure there is absolutely no chest in the game that contains that much money in it. Or even anywhere close to it. I know that the third last level contains, like, more money than fucking Kraskatalia, but I did not want to jump there, I just wanted to jump here directly. There's Deep Cellar Key too. That's the Dark Water Caverns. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anything here. Why the hell does it keep popping up with the zone thing? Very odd. Oh, that was a freeze, so that means it's pre-loading the loading screens. Right, I don't think there's anyone actually here. Yeah, there isn't, because there's a save point here. Right, so this button opens that, which allows us to get out. That's another way out. Oh yes, here's what's his name.
That was most uncomfortable.
Upon my word. Gandalf spoke true.
Of course he did, he's fucking Gandalf.
A fine burglar you are. I am at your service.
Now to open this cell.
And let's actually open this chest first, because who cares about freeing the king of the dwarves when there's loot around, and, you know, we need money, because money is very important. Hey, potions we don't need. So, this is the key to the thing. So, 4 equals 3, 2 equals 4, 1 equals 2, and 3 equals 1. Yeah. So, we go here. Put Elvish... What is this Elvish opening crystal for? Take 4, and we put 3 in. Take 3, and we put 4 in. Oh wait, no, that wasn't right. Oh wait, 2 was 4, was it? And 1 was 2, and 3 was 1. No, that's not the right item.
The rest of the dwarves are waiting above. After you, King Thorin Oakenshield.
Good work, Mr. Baggins.
And we compress this guy's spine. Well, the frame rate seemingly tanks to like 15 or something.
We continue to Lake Town.
Oh my god, what is with this frame rate?
The dwarves are all packed and ready to go. Now, to open the gate and escape.
Now, I believe I did miss something because I need to use that Elvish Opening Crystal 4 to do something, so hold on while I save and go check that out, because I may have missed something important. If I were playing this casually, I would have just completely skipped backtracking and looking for junk, but I am not. This is a series, and you expect the best from me. And if I can't give the best, I may as well give the worst. But if I were doing the worst, I would just speedrun through and say, haha, just don't play the game, forehead. Yes, that's where it is. It's up there. So, we just need to find a way up there. Oh, how did we get up here again? There was a rope somewhere. Ah, yes, here it was. Oh, I thought we were meant to go here like some other time, but I guess not. Unless this is actually the way out of the place that we were just at. I think it is, but I'm not quite sure. Also, nice little physics there. Kind of bonked Bilbo. Also, nice camera angle. I can't fucking see. It's very bad during a directional game such as this. God damn it, I'll have to go pick up one of those thousands of health potions that are scattered around for no apparent reason. What, I can't pick it up unless I actually use this one? I swear you're supposed to be able to pick them up, you know, when you are at full health, it just heals you. That would have been very useful, game. Wait a second, I know that happened. Well, I guess it only happens when you get it from chests. Because it's not like they can actually drop the items. I would be implementing too much code. Alright, so we come here and we set Elvish Opening Crystal 4 and we get... Huzzah! Master Throwing Tactics! Hooray! Ugh, it's fucking useless. And it spits us out back out here. Well, that's a thing we really didn't need, but okay. Also, that's proof that this level is, like, actually connected together, instead of just being divided into subsections. I mean, in all due respects, it kind of is, but, yeah. Also, equipping the ring in midair kind of works, but it doesn't always. Like, it cuts your momentum a bit, but then again, it doesn't matter that much. Should play no major impact. You know what, this level actually went a lot smoother than I thought it would. I still didn't like it, but yeah, whatever. It went by relatively quickly. And we press this button and the level is over, hooray! And we get a final fucking loading screen.
In a barrel?
I do hope I put the lids on tight.
Oh, nice frame rate. I swear it's not actually this bad in-game, it's just my disc. Cinematic 15 FPS.
Dwarves were not meant for this sort of travel.
Must be very, whatchamacallit, well-sealed barrels. It's supposed to carry, like, what, liquid or something?
I can hardly breathe in here.
Oh, well, if the smoke was coming out of your barrel like then...
Wait for me!
Aren't you gonna put yourself in a barrel? Oh, no, he's gonna hang on to one. Because we know Bilbo can't swim, he dies in like 3 feet of water. Yes, very grandiose. There's absolutely no way Bilbo hangs on to this.
Hey, what's it? Baggins!
Is that everything? Probably not, but I really don't care about this level. If there's any level that I don't collect anything in, it would be this one, and I missed 25. Whatever. I got 1,420, so it's good enough. And I missed 10 courage points, okay. I missed a chest? What? I didn't see any chests. Well, shit. Even before I see one in editing, like, which was really obvious to see. It was probably in fucking what's-his-name's prison cell. But yeah, we don't need anything else, so I'll buy a permanent health bubble. Really, probably not worth it, but still.
And while the dwarves feasted, Bilbo had the run of the town.
As in, Bilbo actually decided to do like 1,000,000 fucking quests instead of enjoying the festivities.
Welcome to Lake Town. After a few days' rest, we'll be ready to head up to the Lonely Mountain. Go find the master of Lake Town and send him thanks for his hospitality. He'll be by the Great Hall.
Right, so let me show you how many quests there are. How many actual quests is that? I can see a count, right? Yeah, there are 20 quests in this level. 20! And there's 18 chests. Yes. There's plenty to do here. But I guess this is where they're gonna leave. I'm just kidding. However, this level does start very well. Do you actually have anything important to say?
Speak with the master of Lake Town.
No, you don't. So we're gonna end this episode here. It went by relatively quickly. This may be one episode for all I know. At least I think it was. But yep, I'll see you guys in the next episode of The Hobbit, where we will be going through half of Lake Town. And you must remember that yellow is to the left of red and blue, which is not next to black, and purple can only lie beside black and none else, and black is to the right of red. You'll understand that if you've played this game before. But yep, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.
You're finally awake.